Chicago P.D. 2014, cast then and now in 2025, so let's get started. Number 1, Jason Beghe, who played Hank Voight, the unyielding and authoritative leader of the Chicago P.D. unit, was 53 years old in 2014 when his steely gaze and commanding presence set the tone for the series. In 2025, Jason is 65 years old and continues to anchor the show with a perfect blend of intensity and empathy. Off the set, his personal life has occasionally sparked media buzz, with whispers of passionate romances and a brief controversy over his candid remarks, adding an extra layer of intrigue to his enduring legacy. He still delivers a performance that embodies the grit and heart of law enforcement while mentoring a new generation of on-screen characters, and his active involvement in community and reform initiatives further cements his status as a respected icon in police dramas. Number 2, Amy Morto, who portrayed Sergeant Trudy Platt, the stalwart, wryly humorous desk sergeant who balances a firm hand with deep care for her officers, was 62 years old in 2014 when her decades of experience lent gravitas and relatable warmth to the show. In 2025, Amy is 74 years old, and she continues to deliver performances that seamlessly blend dry wit, maternal protectiveness, and unwavering professionalism, further solidifying her status as a veteran presence in police dramas. Number 3, Jesse Lee Soffer, who played Detective J. Halstead, the dedicated former Army Ranger whose blend of discipline and vulnerability resonated with audiences, was 30 years old in 2014 when he first brought a refreshing, youthful energy to the team. In 2025, Jesse is 43 years old, and his portrayal continues to captivate fans with the perfect mix of raw determination and sensitive introspection. His character's evolution, marked by compelling romantic entanglements and personal challenges, mirrors the actor's understated approach to keeping his life out of the limelight. Number 4, Stella Maeve, who played Nadia Dakotas, a troubled young woman whose brief yet impactful arc revealed the harsh realities of life on Chicago's fringes, was 24 years old in 2014 when her raw, vulnerable performance shed light on the darker underbelly of the city. In 2025, Stella is 35 years old and continues to impress with her versatility and magnetic screen presence. Off the set, her growing body of work in both independent projects and mainstream television speaks to her dynamic talent, and her portrayal of Nadia remains a memorable, thought-provoking moment in the series. Number 5, John Seda, who portrayed Detective Antonio Dawson, the empathetic yet duty-bound officer whose journey was filled with personal and professional turmoil, was 43 years old in 2014 when his grounded performance made him a fan favorite. In 2025, John is 55 years old, and his measured, reliable presence remains a steady force on the screen. Seda has maintained a relatively scandal-free profile, off-screen, letting his nuanced portrayal of a conflicted cop speak for itself. Number 6, Patrick John Flueger, who played Officer Adam Ruzek, the eager, head-first rookie with a knack for undercover work and a roller-coaster personal life, was 30 years old in 2014 when his character's boundless energy and willingness to take risks made him instantly likable. Now in 2025, Patrick is 42 years old, and his journey, complete with dramatic relationship twists, including an engagement with Detective Kim Burgess and tabloid buzz over his real-life romance with model Rima Mara, continues to mirror the unpredictable intensity of the cases he tackles. Number 7, Sophia Bush, who played Detective Erin Lindsay, a reformed juvenile delinquent turned determined and sharp-witted detective, was 31 years old in 2014 when her transformation and on-screen chemistry quickly captured viewer interest. Now in 2025, Sophia is 43 years old. Although her tenure on the show ended amid on-set controversies and much public discussion about her relationships, her legacy endures as a pivotal, transformative figure whose departure left fans shocked and intrigued. Number 8, Laroyce Hawkins, who played Officer Kevin Atwater, the caring, everyman cop who carries the weight of his family's well-being on his shoulders, was 41 years old in 2014 when his heartfelt performance resonated deeply with viewers. In 2025, Laroyce is 52 years old, and his character's authentic, unflashy charm continues to shine. Although he keeps his personal life mostly private, aside from occasional mentions of having a child with an ex, his grounded and compassionate portrayal remains a cornerstone of the series. Number 9. Archie, who portrayed Detective Sheldon, the brilliant tech-savvy analyst whose expertise behind the screens made him an indispensable part of the unit, was 43 years old in 2014 when his fresh, innovative approach added a unique flavor to the show. In 2025, Archie is 55 years old, and even though his character's arc concluded in a dramatic fashion, his memorable performance remains a nostalgic touchstone for fans of the early seasons. Number 10. Marky Post, who played Barbara Bunny Fletcher, the troubled biological mother of Detective Erin Lindsay, whose complex mix of regret, vulnerability, and the yearning for reconciliation added emotional depth to the narrative, was 64 years old in 2014 when her season performance lent a poignant counterpoint to the series' more challenging characters. In 2025, Marky is 75 years old and continues to be celebrated for her candid, warm presence both on and off screen. Her long and distinguished career in television and film, combined with the authenticity she brings to the role, ensures that Bunny Fletcher remains one of the most evocative and enduring characters in Chicago P.D. Number 11. Elias Kotea, who played Detective Alvin Olinsky, the seasoned, rugged veteran with a storied past and a reputation for quiet intensity, was 52 years old in 2014 when his commanding presence and depth enriched the unit's narrative. In 2025, Elias is 64 years old, and his legacy as one of the most experienced detectives endures, bolstered by his understated yet impactful performance that brought authenticity and edge to the series. Number 12. Tracy Spiridakos, who played Detective Haley Upton, the vibrant, determined detective whose youthful optimism and fierce dedication breathed new life into the unit, was 25 years old in 2014 when her fresh energy and passionate performances made a striking impression. In 2025, Tracy is 37 years old, and her character's memorable on-screen romance and tumultuous journey have kept fans talking, even as her personal life occasionally catches the public eye with hints of high-profile engagement drama. Number 13. Lizeth Chavez, who portrayed Officer Vanessa Rojas, the bright, promising rookie whose charm and relatable energy brought a fresh perspective to the team, was 24 years old in 2014 when she first stepped into the role with enthusiasm and authenticity. Now, in 2025, Lizeth is 36 years old. Although creative shifts eventually led to her character's storyline being cut short, her spirited performance and cultural background have left a lasting imprint on the show's dynamic. Number 14. Brian Girardi, who portrayed Sean Roman, the audacious, headstrong patrol officer whose impulsive streak and entrepreneurial side, running his own security company, added both humor and tension to the team, was 33 years old in 2014 when his character's spirited energy quickly made an impact. In 2025, Brian is 44 years old, and Roman's evolution from a brash rookie of sorts to a more seasoned, multifaceted officer continues to resonate with fans. Off-screen, Girardi's portrayal has garnered attention for its raw authenticity and occasional flirtation with controversy, further enriching the character's legacy within the Chicago P.D. universe. Number 15. Samuel Hunt, who brought Greg Gurwitz to life, the innovative tech analyst whose modern know-how and quick problem-solving skills infused the intelligence unit with fresh perspectives, was 26 years old in 2014 when his character's arrival signaled a new era of digital detective work on the series. In 2025, Samuel is 37 years old, and his portrayal continues to underline the critical role of technology in modern policing. Greg Gurwitz's dynamic presence bridges the gap between old-school detective work and contemporary investigative methods and adds a relatable, energetic spark that complements the unit's storied roster. Number 16. Marina Squerciati, who portrayed Detective Kim Burgess, a former flight attendant turned determined, empathetic detective whose personal and professional dramas have defined much of the unit's narrative, was 30 years old in 2014 when her transition to a life of law enforcement captured the hearts of fans. In 2025, Marina is 42 years old and will remain a vital presence on the show. Off-screen, her long-standing marriage to attorney Eli K. Oliphant and her role as a devoted mother have often been celebrated, underlining her ability to balance a demanding career with family life. Number 17. Benjamin Levy Aguilar, who plays Officer Dante Torres, the young, evolving presence whose journey from a fresh academy graduate to a more seasoned officer is filled with vulnerability and promise, was 22 years old in 2014 when he first entered the scene, adding a youthful contrast to the unit's roster. Now, in 2025, Benjamin is 33 years old, and his ongoing evolution on the show reflects his growth as an actor and his character's determination to overcome the challenges of a high-stakes career.